What's up, everybody? It's that time of year again when Reebok announces the newest iteration of their long-standing and well-beloved Nano series, the training shoe that a lot of us CrossFitters grew up in the sport using because it was the title sponsor of the games, and they created the first sort of real hardcore training shoe. And to be honest, from my opinion, has sort of led the way when it comes to what has come after it. I've been a big Nano fan for a long time, and I've owned almost every pair since the Nano 6 when I started doing CrossFit, and this time they're coming out with their newest iteration of the Nano called the Nano X2, and I want to show you the preview. All right, let's dive into it. If you're new to the channel, my name is Caden, and I do videos on health education, movement tips, and fitness gear reviews just like this one. So if that stuff interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel, hit that bell icon for notifications every time a new video uploads, and consider liking today's video so that it can get pushed out to more people just like yourself. So I was scrolling around on Instagram yesterday and saw a post from WIT. And WIT is a global distributor of lots of different types of fitness apparel specifically for the CrossFit space. And they had a little bit of an insight into Reebok's plan to announce the Nano X2. And they showed a preview of what one of the shoes looked like. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. I got to be paying attention for everything for when this comes out. Fast forward to this morning, and I get an email from Reebok letting me know that, hey, the Nano X2 is on its way, and you can preview it and get members only exclusive access for when it drops on April 1st. So if you happen to be a Reebok Unlocked member, you actually are going to get early access to this shoe when it does drop. But let's go ahead and look at what the shoe looks like and cover a couple of the features that are listed on Reebok's website so that we have a little bit of an idea of what's ahead of us and what we might be covering when we actually get the shoe in hands, test it out, and review it. So when you hop on over to Reebok's website, you can see that they've already listed a lot of the normal stuff that they would put on their website as far as what shoes look like and what some of the color options are. I've selected the men's training shoes page. There might be some different colors, I think, for the women if you want to click on that. But as you're looking on here, this is what the first sort of like launch colorway looks like. If I click on this picture, it'll kind of show what the outside of that shoe looks like, and really, this is pretty cool. I like the colors. I like how they're sort of blending some of the logo into the textures of the shoe. And from what it looks like right now, it looks like it's still that sort of soft upper on the outside. So far, no grit. Like the Nano X1 had a grit series. It was a little bit more of a tougher upper. But from the looks of this, they're sticking with more of the soft flex weave type stuff. And as you scroll through, you can kind of get a better idea of how it looks on the inside and on the outside. This right here kind of shows a good idea of what they look like next to each other. And as you kind of scroll through, you start to get an idea of some of the similarities between the X2 and the X1, and maybe some of the things that are a tad bit different. From this angle, I can already tell that they've got a very, very similar look as far as these pieces of plastic that sort of glide up and over around to sort of protect the backside and the heel. It does look like it still has the same soft outsole that will give you some of that float ride technology, the softness that you want when it comes to running and doing things like that. But I am noticing that, you know, we've got the Nano X2 branding on the backside of the heel. We got the Reebok branding right here in letters on the backside. And the Nano X1 had this little Reebok branding in this area of the backside of the shoe. And I'm not seeing that on many of these. They've gone back to more of the more bold side branding for the Reebok logo altogether. But this part right here does look a little bit more raised up, a little bit more sturdy. And I think the heel clip, even for handstand push-ups and all that kind of stuff, looks a little bit more durable there as well. As we slide on through, the bottom side seems to be the same as the Nano X1, the tread pattern. So we're not going to really have any differences there, I don't think. And this top-down view is actually a really important view for me because I like my shoes to work really well, but I also want them to look good fashion-wise. For me personally, I'm really excited about this colorway because with the Nano X1, the only really good colorway as far as matching was the white. And there were some pieces of that I didn't quite like altogether. And I'll show you their version of that for the X2. But this gray and black colorway that they've got going on looks really cool from the top down. You can even tell the foot shape is still kind of fitting that more natural foot shape, more of a wide toe box sort of feel. As you all know, I really love my Barefoot shoes, my Zero shoes, because of the wide toe box, and I want my training shoes to feel the same way. And these look like they're still going to stick true to what they've been doing as far as that's concerned. As we scroll on through, going to get a more up close detail shot of the backside of the shoe on the heel cup. There's some raised branding going on here. You can tell, as I mentioned earlier, that this portion of the heel counter is a little bit more raised up and sturdier, and this little lip on the back side of the heel for handstand push-ups and things that are going to require the backside of the shoe to have some contact, that looks a little bit more raised up from my perspective than the X1 was, and the tread moves really well on the backside of the shoe too. Here's a close-up look at the upper from the toe box. Looks like it has a lot of that flex weave stuff built in. It's more of a sturdy sort of soft material, but it's kind of a weird thing. It's soft, it's flexible, and it's movable, but it can withstand a lot of stuff like rope climbs, and that's what we want. Here's a side profile view from both ends, and I really like the way this shoe looks, and so far, just from looking at pictures, I can already tell I'm going to be really excited to try these on my feet. They have a little bit of a quick video. I'll kind of just like show you what that looks like here in a sec. So they're showing a lot of different athletes that they have they're wearing the shoe in workout environments, and playing with their kids, and sort of the messaging that they're going with the shoe is that it's the shoe for you, the official shoe of you, and that's important. Ever since the break from Reebok and CrossFit as brand partners, they really have moved away from the official shoe of fitness, which is what their branding was for last year, and have kind of generalized it for the official shoe of you, because they're targeting a larger market of people who maybe don't do CrossFit, but still want a good training shoe for whatever it is that they're doing. When we look at some of the details that Reebok is giving us on here, it kind of shows the soft and durable upper with the flex weave knit, the same tread pattern as we talked about, a responsive and flexible forefoot to allow some responsive cushioning. And then as we scroll down into some of the specifications, it gives us a little bit more details as far as that's concerned. And they even put this nice little graphic video together for us to sort of show the different areas of focus for the shoe itself, just to kind of hype it up a little bit. But like I said, you can see on the other side here that early access is unlocked for unlocked members. So if you're an unlocked member with Reebok, you get early access on Friday, April 1st at 10 a.m. That's when I'll be planning on picking up a pair of the shoes and hopefully get them within a week. And I'll unbox them. I'll do a quick unboxing video for all of you, and then I'll train in them for a couple of weeks and give you my full review of the shoes after that. I'm going to be comparing these to the Nano X1 and even the Nano 10, because that still is a relevant training shoe for me. I wear those quite a bit for a lot of different scenarios that I don't quite use the Nano X1s for. So I'm really excited for this shoe to come out. I think what they've set up and what they've shown us so far is kind of letting us know that, hey, there's some new stuff here, but it's not too much outside of the realm of familiarity, especially if you've been wearing the Nano X1s over the past year or so. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that thumbs up, like the video. That helps the algorithm push this stuff out to more people like yourself, and it really helps me to be able to reach more people with the information and the content that I want to share with the world. I'm super excited for the new Nano. I can't wait to order this, try it on, train in it, and review it for you guys. So until the next video, just go out, love on somebody today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.